My name is Vas, and I'm sort of the leader of four-wheel drive adventure crew, and this is my 2000 Jeep Cherokee XJ. Don't have a name for it, but it's my really awesome rig. Started out from a $500 no motor, bought it 3 years ago, rebuilt the motor, broke the motor, built another one, so it's been a little bit down here and there, but we've been with it everywhere. Been latest, we've been in Rubicon, Hellhole, and a bunch of other places, so this is awesome rig for me. I got this bumper from a friend. It's a basic square tube front bumper. I have a Chinese X-Bull brand winch that I've been using hard for 3 years, and it has not failed yet. The only thing failed is the rope that it comes with, which is a 13,000 pound rope, and we got that upgraded to 26,000, so now it's really strong and good to go. I am running on 35-inch tires with the 6-inch lift, long arms built by me in the garage and my friends. Most of the work that's been done on this Jeep is all in my garage or on my driveway, so all the stuff that we do it for ourselves. And we have down below, we have a steering kit from Rough Stuff. It is a 7/8 Heim joint steering with a full crossover. I have a Jeep WJ knuckles with the dual piston caliper brakes and a custom built track bar. The front axle is Dana 30 high pinion with chromoly shafts and a truss, and it has a 3-link suspension. Down the side, this year I built a new rock sliders for it. It is a 2x2 square tube with the quarter wall, and the step is out of 1.5 inches, 3/16 thickness. And this is a really great step and protects from rocks, as you can see, falling off a rock and hitting the rock slider without damaging the body. That's what it's there for. The fender flares that I got on this thing are fully rubber. I got them off a friend, and as far as my research I was able to find, these were made back in the early 90s, so they survived not bad, I guess, going from a bunch of Jeeps. So it's missing some parts here and there, but it's holding there, and it keeps me safe on the road without being illegal for not having fender flares. On the hood, I have a vents that I got from a local shop. They cut them out custom, just painted them as American flag to represent America, and it keeps my engine bay cool. On the back, I have a full-size, identical as my tires, a spare 35-inch tire, which is a BF Goodrich KO2s, and they've been performing perfect. I mean, the best tire I ever had on this Jeep. And we have on the back of the bumper, it was built by me and my brother. We have identical bumpers for our Jeeps, and it has a swing out tailgate, which, as you've probably seen in some videos, I have a mobile kitchen with this Jeep, and I have a small little table here. I have water when I need water. I bring gas can when I need gas for long trips. I have my hijack lift, our old CB antenna that we don't use anymore, and I like this little statement that was created by my sister. And in the back, I have a full assorted kitchen. I have dual V-air compressors and a bunch of stuff just shoved in the back. I have my portable stove, a 20-pound propane tank, just because it's nice to have a lot more propane than carrying a bunch of little green cans and then you don't know what to do with them, throw away. It just creates more trash when you don't need it. When you can carry a big propane tank, refill it when you run out, and make sure it's enough for a couple of trips instead of bringing a bunch of little green tanks and going through them a lot. On the back, I have a little hashtag Rocklander that just puts us, we like rocks and we like camping, but we don't really do overlanding, so we do a little more technical stuff. So Rocklander fits my personality quite a bit. On the rear, I have a stock Chrysler 825 with a truss and a chromoly axles. I have a limited slip differential inside, and I have 456 gears. And on the roof, I have a old, cheap, custom, homemade roof rack that is doing what it's supposed to be doing, just carrying all my junk. I have a little box for spare axles and spare bolts and stuff on the back. On top, I have my tables for kitchen, my chairs, my tent, the shovel, and my chainsaw, which is the most important tool when you go exploring forests and you got roads that are blocked and you need to cut down trees to clear the path. And on the rear quarters, after some damage that was done to this side on Hellhole Trail, I decided to go and get and build myself some quarter panel armor, which is 1/8 metal with this step brace or whatever you want to call it. And I got it powder coated white to match my Jeep. That way it doesn't stand out too much like on some Jeeps. And these been really great. You can use them as a step, as a handle, anything. And I have a armor on the quarter back as well, so the whole bottom side of my Jeep is pretty much protected. So as long as I don't lay it on the side, none of the rocks bother me. If I come off a rock and hit something, it's not going to damage anything. On the inside, the Jeep is pretty much stock. The only thing we did is deleted the stereo and installed some temperature gauges that are important for me. I have a transmission temperature gauge, engine oil gauge, and I have a wideband installed. Down below, my oil pressure sensor on the dash is not working, so I put in a backup mechanical to make sure that I am still running good on the oil pressure. Down below here, I have my switches for my light bars, my rock lights, and I have my light for the switch for the AirB front locker on the dash on top. I have my phone holder, my little tablet to check the vitals of the Jeep with the OBD2 adapter, or just to check the maps and make sure I'm still on the right path. Up on top, I have a overhead storage bin with some lights that came out of 90s Chevy Silverado, which fits the Jeep's pretty perfect. Mine originally didn't come with one of those, and I kind of need it for extra lights and storage for my sunglasses, which is really important in California. Thank you for checking out my Jeep. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment down below and I'll answer your questions. Thanks again.